Today, as we walk around the golf course, I'm going to be telling you guys a little bit of the history of this place. So when you stand today on the rolling greens of the Uganda Golf Club, surrounded by the glass and the still modern Kampala, it's hard to imagine that this lush space was once laid at the edge of a swamp. Long before the British brought golf clubs and manicured the lawns to Uganda, this place was known to Uganda as Echitente. This place was where cows died. Herdsmen driving cattle between the low valleys of Nakasero and Kololo would sometimes lose animals to this soft, marshy ground where the Chitante stream winds even today. The word Chitante eventually became the area's name. By the early 90s, when Kampala was still a patchwork of colonial administrative quarters and trading villages, British civil servants and planters sought a leisure ground that reminded them of home. Around 1908, they chose this wet valley between Nakasero Hill and Kololo Ridge, drained it, leveled it, and laid it out a 9-hole golf course, later expanded to 18 holes. It was just a sports ground. It became one of the social symbols of colonial privileges, where the Europeans gathered dressed in white, while Africans were kept outside the fence except as caddies and groundsmen. From the verandas of Nakasero Club, one could see the sun dipping over the Mengo Valley where the Kabaka's palace stood. A subtle area, the two worlds shared the same city but lived apart. The colonial maps even marked the golf course as a kind of green buffer between African and European quarters. Through the 1940s and the 1950s, Kampala grew around the course. The elegant Nakasero Hill became a seat of government, embassies, and wealthy residences. The golf course, meanwhile, remained the calm green at the city's center. It was both a playground and a landmark, an oasis that symbolized order in a rapidly Africanizing city. When Uganda won independence in 1962, the club slowly opened its gates to Ugandans. The first black golfers joined, and in the following decades, names like Simeon Biaruhanga and Philip Kasozi would rise from these very greens. Presidents and businessmen played here. Foreign diplomats also used it as a meeting ground. Even during the turbulent Amin's years, the course endured. Sometimes overgrown, sometimes neglected, but never abandoned. As Kampala's skyline rose in the late 20th and early 21st centuries, the golf course became a kind of breathing lung for the city. The Chitante stream still snakes through its fairways, a survivor of the swamp that once swallowed the cattle around it. The roads were renamed Yusuf Lule Road, honoring the short-lived president of 1979, now cuts along the western edge and a modern artery beside. Yet the course still whispers its history. Beneath its smooth lawns lie the memories of colonial experiments, a place of exclusion that slowly transformed into a shared urban heritage. To this day, when the sun sets behind Nakasero skyline and the muzzin's call echoes from the Wandegeya, you can almost imagine the ghosts of Kampala's past, the British officers teeing off, the Buganda herdsmen watching from the ridge, and the city itself being born, one hill and one village at a time. So you guys, that's the past of this place. As we walked around, I've been able to tell you guys the history of this place. So we shall be visiting different places as I tell you the history and everything that concerns those places. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on this video, and I should get you guys or catch you guys in my next one. My name is CLARISHIAN.B, and I'll find you in my next videos. Love you. Bye.